Simon Harding was at the opening game that saw Ecuador crush the hosts. Simon, Qatar losing from the very start, slightly dampening the celebratory mood, perhaps.
Yes, but there isn't too much of a football heritage here, so you feel that people aren't exactly overwhelmed or distraught by this defeat. It's true that you could feel that the mood was dampened, certainly in the stadium, because after Enner Valencia scored the second goal for Ecuador, the stadium pretty much emptied, and at half-time it was more or less half empty, really. Qatar, who set the very unwanted feat of becoming the first ever host nation to lose an opening match in a World Cup tournament. So not the best of starts for Qatar, and with games still to come against Senegal and Netherlands, it is true that people here aren't particularly hopeful of their chances of qualifying for the knockout stages.
Well, their side did have that one big chance just before half-time, but apart from that, not exactly much to retain, as you say there, from the host performance. Not a single shot on net tonight.
No, a very poor performance from Felix Sanchez's players, who won the Asian Cup in 2019, so very surprising. They played very well in that tournament in particular, but the lack of continuity, and of course with this 6-month camp ahead of the tournament, you expected Qatar at least to show something in this game, but it was very messy. It was very laboured in midfield. There weren't chances, and Ecuador, to be honest, as soon as they scored the second goal, stopped playing. They knew the job was done. It was that easy, and it gives perhaps a hint even of what the World Cup might be like when it goes to 48 teams with just so much difference in level between the top nations and teams who are going to come in. So a very disappointing one for Qatar, particularly after this was a whole 18-year project with the billions invested. Of course, the Aspire Academy, young players coming in, legislature that was changed to accommodate players coming in. So certainly not the wanted start, perhaps down to nerves, perhaps down to tension, but once again, with games still to come against Senegal and Netherlands, they will know that they're going to be up against it to try and make it through to the knockout round.
Yeah, Simon.